Slave DiBiase.
Hold on, let me get this right here. Just turn this to the side. All right. Are we good right there? We good right there? Can you see? Can you see? Can you see? I'm gonna get us right about there. Right above his eye. All right. We got Ghostface there. We got King the Conqueror here. I'm here. Silk there, P there, Mama there. We here. All right, y'all. Y'all know what it is, man. This is another live episode of the Offenders Initiative podcast. I am your illustrious host, Slave DiBiase, aka Slay Daniel Richards, aka Victor Von Slay. And we are here, man. It's another good session. It's 420, as y'all know. I'm keeping up with all my good folks who like getting their session on and having a little craziness along with it. But y'all see the caption, man. Y'all see the caption. Avengers Doomsday first scene leaked, and Corey Holcomb brings Anton Daniels' kids online. Is there such thing in this media game? For all my folks, that's like, whether you use social media, you watch other folks create content, is there such thing, if you're beefing with somebody online, is there such thing where it don't went too goddamn far? I just want somebody to answer that for me. That's going to be like the legit question of the day. Is it too far at some point? Matter of fact, I want to say we can go ahead and start off with that. I want to go ahead and get that out of there. All right, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, y'all. And tell me what you're smoking on. Okay, let's try. You know what? We're gonna react to Faucet Media. That's what we're gonna react to. Faucet Media. Salute to them good folks. Give them a like, comment, and subscribe. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Let me get us straight here. Don't forget to roll up, smoke good, man, and let's get into it.
Nothing was going to happen how I walked up on him, but except for like when you arguing with a female. Because that's all he did was yap after he backed up. Because when I first sat down, I was right up on him.
Hold on, Corey, before we go any further. Corey, you not gonna act like you ain't got on that goddamn housewife coat with that hat cocked to the side with a do-rag underneath. If that ain't the most unkish shit I've ever fucking seen, bruh. Like, see, and you know what? That'll go to show you that don't nobody be dressing these motherfuckers before they come on here. But you know what? That ain't my way. Whatever.
Then after that, he kept yapping. A little bit after that, because I kept telling him, I don't do that sucking shit. He kept yapping. So I'm like, all right, say I suck again. He folded.
You don't do, and I learned this a long time ago, is tangle with a comedian in a war of words. That's why when people go to comedy shows and they start heckling, they always lose. Why? Because a comedian will go there.
I agree. If you had a comedy show and think you finna do your little 1-2 versus the comedian, it's his show. Nobody's going to laugh harder at your jokes than they would the actual comedian, the person who they paid to fucking see. So that is some stupid ass shit. But to do it right there on live on a platform where you one-on-one with the comedian, nothing good was going to come from this. And honestly, I think Corey's doubling down on everything that he's doubling down on right now, because slick in his mind, he might have feel like, because people are out there saying that Anton kind of bitched him a little bit, even though he didn't. But the fact that that's even out there, he's about to double down on all the bullshit. Let's get into it.
Like, literally. Corey went on wide-ranging topics from his wife, his daughter, Mika, his...
Hold up. Corey done brought that man family into it. I just asked the question, y'all. In social media or in life, if you beefed out with somebody is bringing up family members, children to be exact. Is that going too damn far? Somebody let me know. Is it going too damn far? Because I believe you can say whatever you want about me, but the moment you say something about my kids, my wife, like I no longer want to talk. I want to find you now on some, you know what I'm saying, taking type shit. So like you got to watch your mouth when you're saying certain things. You talk about a person all day, you bring their family into it, you can't tell that person how to react.
Offspring just like just so many different places, you know what I'm saying? And say what you say about it, you know, it might be uncalled for in normal circumstances, but these aren't normal circumstances. We now in another realm. And it's obvious that Corey wants to go there, at least in this conversation about what happened on his show last week. He felt disrespected. He felt disrespected, and now the gloves are off. Everything's in fair play. So anyway, without further ado, Corey Holcomb drops bombs on Anton Daniels. I don't think he calculated this in the chess game that he was playing because, like I said, Corey just laid back and kind of went about his business, did his shows this week, and then he came back and it was surgical. He opened up with a clip of Anton from last week talking about that he's a Christian first before he's black.
Okay, but the position you and your people are in.
Who was my people?
Black people. Do you claim black people?
I'm a Christian first.
Oh, nah. Tell me you don't fuck with black people without telling me you don't fuck with black people. My man said it wouldn't have taken a long time to even answer that. What kind of answer is, do you fuck with black people? He says, I'm a Christian first. All right, just listen to what motherfuckers be saying, bro. That's all I'm saying.
Well, I think something's wrong with that. If you don't want to say you're a black man first, I think something wrong with that. This man denounced my people in my face. Right. And my people was taken up for him. You think I didn't notice that?
Sheesh.
He denounced black people in my face. And I still was able to keep it cool.
Right.
But sex play, that'll get me up out my seat.
Right.
Sex play, not sex play.
So all of the black people who taking up for him, I wish you better with yourself. Because he really ain't even supposed to be able to walk the streets where we at. If you really want to know the truth. But I ain't worried about that. I ain't sending no.
What's worse? A racist white person, or you find somebody that looks like you that's also black that don't fuck with black people. There's a certain thing where you can say, I'm not in the niggatry. That's one thing. But to say you don't fuck with black people, that's a little, even as a white person saying you don't fuck with black people, that's weird as hell. You know what I'm saying? So, but whatever.
Body his way or nothing. I'm just saying, because he sent people his way himself.
Yeah.
Up here talking about, I was up on your shit. Man, I ain't never said this before in my life. He was bragging about being up here. Right. I never said this before, but I'm going to say this for the first time because I moved out here in 2000. I've been here 25 years. First 30 years I was in Chicago, but I've been here 25 years. I think I earned the right to say this.
Uh-oh.
He talking about how he ran up on this LA, homie. You think you got a pass to come back here after saying that? Homie, I know these boys out here. These boys out here operate in chaos. It ain't supposed to make sense.
Hold up. Did Corey just go ahead and give Anton Daniels a no flight pass back to LA? Because that's where the show is taped out of, I want to say. He told that man, you can't come back here. I don't know. If I'm Anton, I might be getting a flight just to go to LA just to have some fucking tacos and then putting it up. Because how you going to tell me where I can and can't go? You know, this is getting a little crazy now. Oh.
That's how they do it out here. I found that out when I moved out here. Because I was like, well, why they... And this one dude, when I did this movie, I forgot his name. I think his name was Big Slice. OG nigga from out here, ain't no joke. He was explaining to me. He said, that's how we do it out here. We operate in chaos.
Man.
chaos.
Now, we operate in chaos. That's how we do it out here. I told y'all, anybody that comes and kicks it with me for a session or whatever, I told y'all, I don't like that thug shit, that gangster shit, that fake ass gang banging shit. All that shit lame as hell to me. So the fact that you're proud that black people are on the streets killing each other over colors, you know what I'm saying, still to this day, and operating in chaos. We proud to operate in chaos. Maybe that's what Anton mean when he say he don't fuck with black folks. Maybe he just don't fuck with the niggas. And that I can understand, but you got to differentiate. You know what I'm saying? You got to separate that, big baby. You know what I'm saying? You can't be a black man, a dark-skinned black man at that. Yes, I'm colorist. Shut your mouth. Sue your mammy. You can't be a dark-skinned black man walking around here talking about you don't fuck with black people. That shit weird as hell.
So I'm just telling you, you think you got me, homie. You dissed more than me. This building was built off the backs of brothers who got it in the streets of LA. And you came up here disrespecting and bragging on it. If you knew who walked through these doors and went up them stairs to smoke with the people who founded this place, you wouldn't have did that. But I'll let the streets show you. You can't perpetrate like you tough on the video and not get them motherfuckers gonna come see what you about, homie. I know they are. I know they are. I don't know nothing about it.
And that kind of gives Corey a lot of license because a lot of people are going to hear that statement and automatically disassociate from sympathizing with Anton in this situation, you know, because as Corey puts it, you basically shit on what it is to be black. And that's not.
I don't know if anybody keeps up with Anton Daniels content. Do y'all feel like he shits on black folks? Let me know in the comments.
I'm going to leave you in a sympathetic place for most people of the viewing audience.
Man, listen, y'all. We going to talk a little shit about whatever for a little while. We really got a show. We really got lives. We really be doing things. We ain't looking for no internet moment and trying to run with it and perpetrate and cap and all that sucker shit. We only talk about the facts. Now, hold on. What video is ready? So y'all got the one with dude talking about dick sucking on somebody else's show?
Whoa, what's going on here? I'm scared.
Then I can answer your question.
It means that you're the gay best friend.
What?
Fine. That's fine. Well, if I'm the gay best friend, that's fine.
So we can stop name calling and we can just get back to the subject.
You did it first. Call your name. I said you had on a cake.
And I said you had on a gay.
What the does that mean? And for me to be gay, I have to a man. I've never a man.
Why is it that, especially in the black community, when first thing that y'all do when you going up against somebody is to call them gay? That's like supposed to be like the ultimate sin in the black community, man. But you seeing what's going on here. And Anton killed me with these little panels that he be on, especially when the women are there, because he really tries to show out. Let's look at this. You got him. You got this guy who is this Slimmy and Quantravion. Yeah, he gay. It's three guys and there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 women here. Yeah, I'm gonna tell y'all something, bro. I hate the nigga that when the girls come around, all of a sudden you pick a nigga to pick on and all of that. I hope that person that you picking on, right when you're doing it in front of them females, say, come outside and see me, and then we see where the jokes go after that.
I don't know that.
I don't know you haven't the man, nigga.
I would bet on you before me.
6 women.
I'm retarded.
That's fine. That's fine. You hide it. That's what it is.
Wow, not you hide it. Whoa, did he just call Anton down low? He been on a down low. Mystery. That boy say he on the down low. Jesus Christ, man. Nah, you gotta come see me after that, homeboy.
Down low, people. You're the down low.
And you're the dick sucker. What's the difference?
Whoa.
You're the down low, and you're in the loud, and then you're the loud. You're the down low.
Oh, sorry.
Let me go get a
How far do we go with this?
All right. Anyway, I don't know if we saw the part where he did the same thing on somebody else's show with the dick sucker shit.
Really?
I don't know if we saw. He did, and then
Is it the comfortability that you're on a panel and you're online and can't nobody reach out and touch you? You can't get touched by an angel like Della Reese right quick. The fact that you could talk shit to somebody and you're doing it on the panel and they can't reach out and just punch you in your mouth for the shit that you're talking. Is that why Anton feels so comfortable just talking crazy to grown men? Like can't nothing happen? You gotta realize, right? When grown men are having a disagreement, the two of them, if they're smart, the two of them approach each other in a tone that is, you know what I'm saying, respectful yet assertive. Because we know as men, if I say something a little too aggressive, you know what I'm saying, or I talk out of turn, I might have to step outside. Not everybody be ready to step outside. So there's certain situations where you got to approach it with assertiveness, yet, you know what I'm saying, masculine delicacy, I guess I should say. You're not going to talk too crazy if you weigh 170 pounds as a grown man. You're not going to talk too crazy to the nigga that weighs 280 and he's 6 feet tall. You're not gonna do that. You gonna chill. You'll fight him, but you're not gonna initially. Yeah, I knock your tall ass up. No, that's just me. I'm the crazy person. I say some shit like that.
said you called me a name, and the dude didn't call him a name. I think this is a routine of that guy.
Yeah.
I think that I didn't do the research on that man to be prepared, or I wouldn't have even had him on because he was ass kissing on the phone.
Yeah.
Like dead ass. He wasn't. He got in touch with somebody, and somebody gave me his number, and he was talking like he had some sense.
Hold up. Now I have seen other things where Anton has said basically that when he talked to Corey about being on the show, Corey said this ain't gonna be one of them nice shows. Like we gonna have a real conversation or whatever. I want all the smoke. So when Anton called him a dick sucker, he had that shit tucked in his pocket ever since he got off the phone with that man. He had that dick sucking shit tucked in his pocket in Detroit. He couldn't wait to go ahead and draw down on you with that. As soon as you said something crazy, he was gonna call you a dick sucker. Yo, I don't know, man. I don't know, man.
Right.
And when he came on here, he ran his routine that he's run a few times on people. And you know, that's cool. But sex playing a
Oh shit is right, my brother. Oh shit is right.
man. Can we just start out with that? There's cameras all over me. How many have we missed a Tuesday, Darlene?
No.
Even when the city was burning down, we was up in this. Yeah.
They had to tell us to get that.
Yeah, real shit.
Hey man, listen, man. We ain't missed a Tuesday. Do you know if you fight on YouTube, they give you at least a 30-day suspension?
Right.
His plan.
I did not know that. I had no idea that if you get caught boxing on YouTube on your platform, you gonna go down for 30 days. Okay, the more you know.
Like being married.
Almost worked.
Oh, hold up. We flipping back. Y'all don't know who that is, do y'all?
A suspension.
Right.
Hold on, I'm gonna show y'all something.
His plan.
Like being married.
Oh, this is Anton Daniels' wife. This is Anton Daniels' wife, and Corey has her on the show. It has now, in my opinion, went too goddamn far. But what do I know?
Almost worked. His plan almost worked. Now, because we ain't got all day for this sucker ass nigga. Because he'll never be in my face again. Everything he say is for the net. You got away. You got away with that. But listen, it was some people talking about somebody ain't a real nigga or a street nigga. What is the definition of a street nigga? I really want to know. Does anybody know what a street nigga is?
A lame dummy who would rather go to school and would rather play around in the streets than to go to school, make some money, and take care of his family. Some dumb nigga who play around in the streets all day and go in and out of jail. That's street niggas for you. That's the definition.
I know what happened. Yeah. Now, this is what the internet has done. The internet has created an AI video where different outcomes and different ways it happened was shown. They've edited the truth. Hey, do we have what happened?
Yeah, I got the clip.
Play that. Yeah, when you get ready, let me know. See, it's people who have edited the video to make the video look like he stood up to me and all. I was like, what is this? When I saw,
I just told y'all this AI shit is getting crazy. Now they AI and real shit. That's already crazy enough.
some of the edited videos, I was like, boy, they cold with this AI, boy. This AI, I seen a video where I beat his ass.
Oh, really? Yeah, that's wild.
Oh yeah, and by the way, futon, my homie said, don't call that nigga that, call that nigga futon.
Oh,
Well, that's hilarious. Instead of saying his name.
futon. Okay.
Hey, futon, thanks for not beating me up, man.
Nah, not calling Futon Daniels. Oh, Jesus Christ, man. Come on now.
I call him the evil whinings. That's ZZ Whinings. That's the only whining that can't sing. He's beatboxing whining.
Thanks for not beating me up, man. I really appreciate you, man. So the man came at me with sex play. I'm not talking to everybody because everybody might not even understand what sex play is. That's the word. That's when you talking that.
That's his definition of somebody inviting you to their genitals. And honestly, Corey had every right to be disrespected once that man told him you sucked the dick up. Stop it. That's too close to you saying SMD to me. Nah, I'm cool, bro.
Backdooria to a man. The man came at me with sex play, and I tried to warn him. I tried to tell him, you can't play with me like that. So I'm realizing the camera's on me. It's a lot on the line. It's a lot on the line. But he's trying to act like he a man. I bet my life and safety he wasn't a man when I asked D to move and basically sat in his lap. Because if you walk up on a man like that, you could get your eye poked out.
I just told y'all. Anton let a hostile man close the distance on him, and he didn't push him, he didn't mush him, he didn't throw a jab, he didn't even buck like back the fuck up. What you gonna do? You coming over here? What you gonna do? He didn't do none of that. As a matter of fact, he let Corey stand over him. Ain't no man gonna ever stand over me. As soon as he would have got up and said, hold on, let me get close to you, let's switch seats or what? I'm getting up. What you talking about? Let's switch seats. What we doing? Ain't no switching seats. I had to kick that chair out the way. What's up? You let that man stand over you. He got all in your face. He moved your mic out the way, all that. But y'all saying Anton stood up, right? Yo, fellas, you don't let no hostile man close the distance with you. He walked towards you talking that shit. You throw the first punch, or else you're going to be the one cleaning off your back pockets.
You can get sucker punched.
Yep.
You can get all kinds of things done. Look, I would never walk up on a man like I walked up on dude. I knew he was bumping his gums. I knew nothing was going to happen how I walked up on him. But except for like when you arguing with a female. Because that's all he did was yap after he backed up. Because when I first sat down, I was right up on him. Then after that, he kept yapping.
And notice we can always go back to, yeah, he told Corey step outside real quick, but listen at what Corey just said. Corey said, if you get caught fighting on YouTube, even if you in the live and insinuate like that's what y'all got off a live for, you're getting a 30-day suspension. So we on my platform. If I'm Corey, we on my platform. I can't nut up here because then that's going to be the end of my shit. So cool. You talking that go outside shit. First of all, if you actually would have stepped outside with him, Anton would have pissed himself. I don't care what nobody say. Secondly, yeah, you let a hostile man close the distance on you. talk crazy to you, put his mic down. He said, "Say it again." Ain't that what your parents used to tell you when you done cussed, you done got caught cussing, or you done said something under your breath after they done told you go do something? Man, why don't you go do what? Say it again. Say it again. That say it again used to get motherfuckers fucked up, ain't it? He hit him with the say it again. You never said it. You kept faking like you wanted to step outside. Whole time, both of y'all security guards there. Like, stop. Come on, stop the madness, man. And y'all keep saying in the media, Anton stepped up to him. Anton, the real one. No, he's not. He's a great actor. That shit belong on Tubi, if anything.
A little bit after that, because I kept telling him, I don't do that dick sucking shit. He kept yapping. So I'm like, all right, say I suck dick again. He folded. That was my out. That was my out. I was like, this is all smoke and mirrors after this.
And I think Corey even yelled at him, I bet you won't say it again. Exactly.
Because I don't know why people who understand life couldn't see. The man was too scared to take his glasses off. He was froze. He just was yapping, like when you arguing with your girlfriend.
Sheesh.
The man, look, we're not talking no hypotheticals. I ain't gonna say what I would have did. I heard the man said I was shaking. Okay, if I was shaking, I bet you didn't say that sex play to me again. So
if he was shaking, it's because he was scared you was going to say it again. And as a man, if I'm telling you say it again, then you say it again, I have to punch you in your face now. So all of this was, first of all, you're not going to disrespect me in my house, but I can't get too crazy here because it's going to mess up everything. So Corey was slick, kind of hoping he didn't say it again because he would have had to punch him in his face after that.
I ain't no tough guy. I ain't got time for that. I had a production in Vegas this week where I was on stage joking and singing. I'm the entertainer. But he has mastered a wickedly brilliant way to get people to clickbait what he's doing. And it's a very dangerous way to live. It's a dangerous way to live because the things he did during this week, he really played himself because he has nothing else to do but talk crazy and act like he's doing this and act like he's doing that. Homie,
well, you know,
thanks for not beating me up. That's all I got to say. Thanks for not beating me up, dude. Whatever would have happened, it would have happened if he was man enough to stick to his conviction of what he came here for. His conviction of what he came here for was to try and catch me off my square.
And what you knowing that after he acted up, I would have kicked him off the show. Because I want to say they came back to the table and they continued on with the show. Anton kept throwing shots at him while they were supposed to have, like, you know what I'm saying, been like, okay, cool, that was something that happened. We just gonna move past it. Anton kept throwing shots at him on some, yeah, I just bitched you and you ain't do nothing. You know what I'm saying? He was kind of throwing little shots like that throughout the interview. And Corey was like, all right, brother. He said, at some point, and that point might be now, I kind of feel like you talking shit. Now we going outside of what we're here to do. You the one that wanted to continue with the interview. I don't know. He might have had to see me. Yeah, Anton might have had to stand on that shit, man, like right after the interview. No. You keep talking the way you talking, brother. No problem. Just, you know what I'm saying? After this, we'll have another conversation. That's all you should have told him. After this, we'll talk. Don't worry about it. Right after this, we're gonna talk, brother. I promise you.
And you know, I'm a tell.
Sometimes you gotta pop out and show niggas. I'm serious with that, man. Because motherfucker, like, yo, you don't want to fight, yet you the first one talking about let's step outside. Yeah, he would have had to stand on that shit as soon as that show was over with. Hey, nah, homie, I'm taking off this bucket cap. You gotta see me, man. Come get this 2 minutes right quick.
Him and any advocate of him, and of course the people that root for what we're doing up here. I'm gonna tell you this. Why don't you think what he did worked?
I mean, it's a few reasons.
Why didn't it work? What he tried to do, why don't you think it worked? Craig, I would love to hear what you got to say about that.
Well, here's the thing, right? First of all, because we're comedians, so we think abstract. So we don't hear words the same way everybody else hears words. We don't experience situations in the same way. So what he took advantage of initially was you were coming from an honest place. You were really trying to have an honest.
Hold on, y'all. Let's speed this up. Because at some point this gets out of hand, and I think it's right here. Let's check this out.
Play the clip with that mark ass nigga White.
Whoa.
By the way, if I get under your skin, you know where I'm at, homie. You know where I'm at.
Again, I have a question for everybody that's here watching right now. How far is going too far? When somebody brings your wife, your kids into it, whether it's real life beefing at the job or it's online type shit, how far is going too far to where it's like, okay, this is enough. Like something needs to happen here. I would say this would be it.
The clip with his wife. This is the funniest shit.
Oh, wow. Times it can be hard and sad and difficult because
Who the fuck did this interview with her? And why did she do it? This was a setup. You give a motherfucker shit to react to.
Anton has a lot of different personalities, and so you have to be a certain type of woman to deal with. Anton is very emotional. He doesn't communicate effectively. I don't think that he has killed anybody before. I think he's capable of it. I've seen him angry before. He's just like a totally different person. When he's angry, he blacks out.
What?
All right. Nah.
Why do I get the feeling like as the shit pulled out, you look in her eyes, he looked like Anton might put a foot in her ass once or twice in her life. Why do I get that vibe? You know what? Allegedly. Well, I'm just getting the vibe like maybe he be Hulkamania leg dropping her ass over there when she don't goddamn do right.
She look like she'll be like, fuck it, I'll be with this little fat nigga.
Jesus Christ.
Baby, you ain't got to be worried about that nigga temper tantrums and all that shit like that. Come fuck with a real nigga.
Oh,
if y'all in Detroit,
no. And then he threw a shot at his wife. He shot his shot. Oh, this is went too far. Ladies and gentlemen. Ain't no way in hell.
real niggas in Detroit. God damn it. They could come pick you up at his house. He ain't gonna do shit. You with a mark ass nigga who's stressing you out. Cause you saw it. I know you saw it, ma'am. When I said to your husband, I'm gonna do it in slow motion a little bit. Say I struck dick again.
What?
That nigga let your whole family down and bitched out. Y'all done. You will never live that moment down where he got punked in front of the nation. You think you supposed to fix it because you married to him. Look, I ain't gonna lie. I can't put you out front with my top 5 bitches, but I'll find you a slot just because you his wife.
Wow. Hey, nah, somebody tell me something. Is Corey going too far right goddamn now?
Come fuck with a real nigga. You know you can't stay with that nigga. His best years are over. What if you'd have had a boy? God damn, you'd have had a little slouchy little boy. You had a daughter. At least somebody will smash you. This motherfucker, them nights when them other bitches ain't answering the phone, they gonna call you down.
Wow.
Meanwhile, you could be over here with me, goddamn.
This is went too far.
I got a bitch with some Kohler wigs than that you had on.
Whoa.
That's a starter kit wig. I got some
Corey.
bitches who hair so good. Boy, I'll make that bitch an 8.
Nah, we ain't gonna. That nigga said I will make that bitch an 8. Hey, yo, nah. I'm on the flight to LA, bruh. And I'm coming right back to the studio because ain't no motherfucking way, boy.
I'll make that bitch an 8, nigga. That bitch, what? Let me tell you something. I can make people think she look good. But yeah, your husband a straight mark ass nigga. I sat in his lap. The nigga wouldn't even swing. I said,
Craig laughing in the background is killing me too, by the way.
Say it again, the nigga wouldn't swing. You can't fix that, baby. He can't be hiring people when he get in town, whatever town he go to, having strangers watching his back. That's the best way to get robbed. The man said, I got more money than Corey. Well, you just marked yourself, nigga.
You know, they say, you know, people who go mainstream a lot of times or have a very multi-ethnic audience and actually not acknowledge the people that they come from. In the long run, it ends up being detrimental to them. You know, you always need your base of people to kind of support what you're doing out here. You know, like that's kind of the problem we're facing here. And you know, there are some black people that definitely support Anton, but you always need that base. And I think that's a lesson that people learn in entertainment that a normal person who's coming in on the internet doesn't understand necessarily. That you got to shore up your base and make sure they're on your side. Because when everybody goes, you ain't got much left. I thought another point was interesting was when Corey brings up the fact that he did confront Anton in the way that he did. He said the reason he does that is because he didn't respect Anton's man.
Hold on. I got to flip it over. right quick. I got to flip that one over right quick. Because he also brought that man's children into it as well. Okay, so you went to the wife, right? Cool. But my kids, bro? My kids? All right, man. Hold on. I'm gonna pull it up for y'all. Hold on. Okay, we gonna go with the real Dana, you know what I'm saying? Salute to her. I'm a newly subscribed and all of that good stuff. Hold on. Bang, get her right there, you know what I'm saying? Small content creators unite, even though she's way bigger than me. We gonna react to this and let's take a look.
A week ago, Anton Daniels went on Corey Holcomb show. And it turned into a shit show. It did. Two niggas just talking mess.
I already like her.
It would have been a very good show. Had Anton not said what he said. Because after what he said, the show went left. People want to say, well, Corey is not that smart or Anton he doesn't really know. It doesn't matter. In the beginning, the conversation was good. It was entertaining. And I wanted to hear more about the different topics they were going to talk about. Anton has a problem of insulting men and insulting them by trying to feminize them.
Mm-hmm.
He does. He also has a reputation of being disrespectful to women at one point. Because I seen what he did with the Lapeef network. And when I noticed how he was moving with that, it's like, you shady. That's some dirt bags shit.
Hold on, Dana.
Swing it back.
Hold on, Dana. Let's see what he talking about here.
Because we all knew he was going to go in on him, and he did for over an hour, and it was entertaining about that. But no, I should have made this whole show about them, but no. But anyway, that girl Mika or Mecca doesn't have to sleep with Anton, and she's not, because what?
Okay, the Mika Mecca girl that they keep bringing up supposedly is some girl that be hanging around Anton. He's supposed to be a whole married man. Now, I'm going to tell you something Corey did that I saw at the end of that show when Anton was on there. He shouted out, yeah, you and your bitch get out of here. Obviously, his wife wasn't with him, so she was talking about what, she's at home probably saying, what girl? Again, we don't know what kind of relationship Anton got with his wife. Maybe she knows, you know what I'm saying? But there's no way, bro. I don't care what nobody say for him to have that woman around as much as he do, you know what I'm saying? And she looked 10 times better than his wife. That's all I'm going to say.
Corey Holcomb was saying on his show, and he said, Darlene, tell us what you observed in the parking lot. From that alone, It's just that Anton lied to this girl saying, I'm going to put you on this show. But then come to find out, you never even asked Corey ahead of time if she could come on the show. Why not?
Whoa.
Because you wanted to get her, you wanted her to be around you and be with you because you was hoping that she would sleep with you during this trip. She wants to get put on, I guess, with podcasting. So what you do, you collab with a bigger podcaster. That's what you do. There's nothing wrong with that. But he wants to sleep with her.
Hold on. Wait a minute. Let's see.
That could be damaging to a minor. Is definitely liable.
Hold on, Dana. You might not have what I'm looking for here. Hold on. Let's see. I'm gonna have to find something else for y'all. Hold up. I don't think Dana got what we looking for here. Because the man definitely did bring up this man's kids. Let me see. I'm looking for it, y'all. I'm looking for it. Yeah, I'm definitely thinking if you bring somebody's kids into something, it is just too much. It's too much. You don't bring nobody's kids into nothing, man. The babies is off limits. They don't need to be brought into anything. I don't care how anybody feels about it here. Here we go. Hold on. All right. This is by way of House of Hypocrites and the Three Bean Green. Give them a like and subscribe and comment and all of that. Let's share, like, get y'all right over here. All right.
Look, nigga, let me tell you something.
Now, no. Hey, I am not condoning anything he's saying about this little girl. As a matter of fact, I wish they would have blotted her face out. This is wrong, but I'm gonna let y'all see.
Don't make no more kids, nigga. That bitch gonna be buying pussy like you after a while.
Whoa, all right, Corey, man. That you don't attack the babies, bro. Come on now. Craig, don't laugh at that. That's not funny.
Don't know. Nigga, don't ever brag on no mother what you ain't got. Don't nobody want no kids with you, nigga. Don't nobody want no kids with you.
Anton Daniels just responded to Corey Holcomb.
Okay. Now, from what I have heard and actually read, Anton had to pull his daughter out of school after this because she was being bullied and being called ugly as well, going off of what Corey said online. This has went way too far, and Corey is in a position where he could possibly lose his platform for putting that young lady online and saying the things that he said about her. So, yeah, that's something he's got to deal with. I don't like it. You lost your platform. Stop playing with it. Like, you're a grown man. For all of what he did, you should have just I'd have flew him back out just for the fade. Since it was like that, I'd have flew him back out for the fade before I'd have put his baby online. But that's just me. You know what I'm saying? Y'all like, comment, and subscribe. Tell me how y'all feeling about that. Corey, in my opinion, definitely went too motherfucking far by putting that man, wife, and kids on there. And I don't like it. It's nasty work. I'm offensive, nigga, but I'm not, you know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't like that. Damn. Sheesh. All right, but yo, all my Marvel folks, man, we gonna switch gears. All my blurs, you know what I'm saying? What's happening, y'all? I know y'all been waiting around for a minute, but I need y'all to check out what is being said about the first scene in Avengers Doomsday. Hold on. I need y'all to see what is being said, and I'm gonna tell y'all something. If this is actually what's gonna happen in Avengers Doomsday, the first scene, this is mind-blowing, and I'm actually here for it. Marvel, shake the fucking table. We need that. Let's go. This is by way of 3C Films. Let's get into it. From what I've heard, yes. Do it. Do it. All gas, no brakes. Let's get into it. All right. Oh man. Man, this is what we grew up on. This is what we grew up on. And I'm gonna tell y'all something right now. There's a possibility that everybody that the versions of everybody that you see standing here can and probably will show up in Secret Wars. Marvel and Disney need it. Now, obviously, there's going to be some reason as to why Tom Holland's Spider-Man is not in Doomsday, but Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man is. So that should make everybody want to go see Spider-Man No Way Home later this year in the summer. Y'all should have asses in seats to watch as to why he's not going to be in such a world-ending, multiversal, life-changing event. It's not that we haven't had any build up to this movie. We haven't had this build up to the character of Dr. Doom being the main villain. We haven't had any build up to that. I check out John Campia. Salute to him. He be having an inside on some shit sometimes, man. So salute to him. Give him a like, comment, and subscribe. You know what I'm saying? If you're into that sort of thing.
Screen and scope is going to blow away everything Marvel's ever done.
Oh, well, that's
And so I'm like,
no. The thing is, that's one of the things I've explained to people. I'm like, I honestly don't know how some of the stuff that's in this movie is going to be accomplished. I have no idea. Even from the opening, what could be the opening.
See, y'all know I'm high. The first however many minutes, y'all couldn't even see what the fuck he was talking about. But let's get into it. We ain't heard nothing yet, I guess.
by the way, can I go on record again? No spoiler, no spoilers,
Yeah.
no spoilers. I think the greatest comic book movie opening, well, the two greatest comic book movie openings ever are X-Men 2 with Nightcrawler attacking the White House.
Okay, I could give you that.
And Batman versus Superman with Bruce Wayne in Gotham as the battle between Zod and Superman is destroying Gotham. I think those.
Okay. Let us not forget about the opening of Blade when he first went to the club. Tell me everybody wasn't in there when oh shit. Everybody was doing that when it came out. So you can add Wesley Snipes' Blade movie in there as far as like a crazy opening to a superhero movie.
Those are the two greatest openings of comic book movies ever. It all depends on how it executes. I think the opening sequence of Doomsday is going to eclipse those. I really do.
people are going to lose their
People are
fucking
going to
minds.
lose their minds.
I mean, that's the funniest thing about this movie is it just comes out and plants a flag.
And while there have been several theories, rumors, reports going around on what this opening scene is, and a lot of them, while they have some differing details in there, which I will go into each one, the common reoccurring plot point is we will be seeing Sam Raimi's Tobey Maguire universe become a victim of an incursion, and that world will die off. What a way to open up Avengers Doomsday. If this is legit, if this is real, because man, whoa, I have so
Damn, what about MJ and them? They gonna kill the whole universe?
many thoughts about that. One, like, oh, there's a part of me that would be so pissed and angry because that is one of the most beloved, amazing universes, but maybe that is the point, right? If you think about all the universes that we have seen through the multiverse, whether the Fox universe, the Tobey universe, the MCU, right now I would say most people would be extremely devastated to see that Tobey Maguire universe go, and it would show us the stakes involved in this movie. Also, what is that even going to look like? We've had, you know, somewhat examples in other comic book mediums that not exactly are incursions, but look like world-ending events, whether it's the end of No Way Home.
Is that happening? Or am I dying? Oh yeah, no, that's happening. That's real.
Oh no, yeah, that's happening. They stupid.
Are there people in the sky?
A little bit in the animated Spider-Verse movies. The fact that it's not just Tobey's universe dying, it's just actually seeing a world crumble. And like, are we going to get to see him like swinging right?
Well, I would say the craziest, closest thing that we could possibly see to a universe being destroyed and dying off probably looks something like when Doctor Strange visited Sinister Strange in that one universe, and everything was just everywhere. Everything tore up. There's no people there. All of that. Y'all go look in Doctor Strange Multiverse of Madness. When he visits Sinister Strange, that might be the closest thing we could see to what an incursion might look like.
Seen across the city trying to reach MJ and possibly a daughter he has. That would be wild if they show us little Mayday Parker and he's only like just a smidgen close to getting to them before everything disappears. Mind-blowing, dude. But it goes deeper than that, because even back in December, Daniel RPK and other scoopers were hinting that it's not just going to be Tobey by himself and an incursion happening and we get to see that. He would be in the middle of battle with the X-Men. Something that we've been wanting to see for forever is something like Hugh Jackman Wolverine fighting off Tobey Maguire Spider-Man, because those are just iconic early day superheroes, right? To open the movie with them tussling, fighting, and having that battle end with the world imploding, like, what? Like, now I totally get what some people were saying is like, what does that even look like? How does that scene even happen? Does this also automatically paint the Fox X-Men in kind of like a villainous role? Because I don't think
they could be in a villainous role if they've been manipulated by Dr. Doom and being told that they have to destroy other universes in order for theirs to go on.
Tobey is there trying to destroy his own world. He's there protecting it. And the X-Men are here looking like it's your universe or our universe, which was a thing that would happen in the Secret Wars comics, is heroes had to decide, hey, we either kill the other.
I'm also hearing that Doc Ock is supposed to be helping Tobey Maguire Spider-Man fight the X-Men. Because y'all remember at the end of No Way Home, if it's the same Doc Ock that we're thinking about, he got the little chip on the back of his neck fixed, and now he's a good guy again. So he might have been in that universe actually helping Spider-Man, you know what I'm saying, do his thing. Might be crazy to see. If Doc Ock is in that first scene and he's helping Tobey Maguire Spider-Man fight, he either gets destroyed by the incursion or one of the X-Men kills him. And that'll be crazy to see too.
Other planet and one planet gets to live, or we do nothing and both planets collide and die. The Fox X-Men are probably just doing what they think they need to for their people to survive and is eliminate this world. But man, I was kind of hoping to see Tobey and Hugh Jackman Wolverine be buddies, team up, fight against Doom. I've seen other people start to add on.
Who's to say they won't do that, 3C? Hold up, my brother.
On more to this that kind of makes me then go like, okay, well, now it just sounds like we making stuff up here, because some people were saying that it would be Dr. Octopus and Tobey Maguire Spider-Man teaming up to fight the X-Men. I'm just like, Now, how did that make sense? Are we following the events of No Way Home where Doc Ock went back, kind of rehabilitated a good guy and got to keep his life, and now he's like an ally of Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man? Or was Doc Ock in his universe aware of this incursion, telling Tobey about it and all? Like, I
Both of those could be true.
honestly don't know how to believe that part as much. The part that really gets me kind of extra excited, though, is so you're thinking, all right, well, the movie opens with Tobey's universe getting eradicated, destroyed. What does that mean then for Tobey Maguire? Well, a lot of these reports end with saying TVA/Loki end up saving Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man.
Sounds about right. They come and get him at the last second,
either through like a portal or a last minute save, because there had been reports that the TVA will be making their own Avenger team preparing for this multiverse threat. And that'll include people like Hugh Jackman, Wolverine, Deadpool, Gambit, basically a lot of the people that we saw in Deadpool and Wolverine, since they are already familiar with the TVA. And Tobey Maguire will just be another addition to that TVA team as they try to figure out a way to defeat Doom or stop these incursions. And that also just leads to such exciting stuff, because I have been saying for the longest time, I think with Spider-Man, Tom Holland's version in the MCU, and him still doing the thing where every movie he needs some sort of hero to join alongside him, I was like putting all my money that either Spider-Man 5 or 6, one of those times, they're just going to throw Deadpool in as the sidekick character, because a movie with Deadpool and Spider-Man would just make all sorts of money. And I thought that's when they would do something like that. To think we could actually be getting a Tobey Maguire Spider-Man interaction with Deadpool, and just what those scenes will
and Hugh Jackman's Wolverine
look like, sound like, be like, all the meta jokes involved that Deadpool could say. What's it like being the non-British Spider-Man? Cool. It's things that only make me so excited for this movie and the things they're planning for it. I never thought this would be the direction for the film, but I want to see it. Jingly key, hype, aura moments, whatever you call it. It's Tobey Maguire, Spider-Man,
Facts.
watching his universe die as the opening for an Avenger film? Kevin Feige cooked a little too hard, man. Now, with all this, the final thing with these rumors that aren't really even part of the opening scene, but more towards the later end, a lot of these rumors indicate, well, Tobey Maguire is going to face a demise. He's going to die in this movie. I think that's more of a theory than an actual rumor or report. And I think we've been hearing this rumor and report ever since going back to the days of No Way Home. And I was in the theater 4 different times watching audiences go, it would be such a devastating hit. And I'm not saying you can't do it because of how precious a lot of us old,
but you shouldn't. You ruin somebody's childhood if we see Tobey Maguire die on screen in a fight.
nerds hold Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man. But if you do it, man, you better do it right. You gotta set the cards in a good place. You gotta have it be impactful, meaningful. You can't just brush over it. That character and that person has meant so much to Spider-Man fans. If you're going to do it, please make sure you do it right. I know that's a weird thing to say. I'd rather him not die and still make it to Secret Wars and hang out again with Andrew and Tom Holland. But I'm thinking we're going to see a lot of deaths come in Doomsday.
Could he make it to Secret Wars and it be the big 3 Spider-Man again? Or will it just be Andrew and Tom Holland doing it all over again? With the additions of live action Miles Morales and Gwen Stacy as Spider-Gwen. These are just things that I'm throwing out there that could possibly happen. If you take away the big 3, you got to replace it with something else.
And that's really just to establish the threat Doom is. And I mean, with that opening scene, you establish the threat. You establish the stakes. You hook us, the audience, in immediately because, again, that's a world that meant a lot to us. This just sounds like a little too good fan writing. If I had to put it on a scale of 1 to 10 on how much I believe it, I think I'm like at a 6.5, maybe 7. Again, because we've just been hearing this rumor for literally months. I genuinely can't wait to see, though, what the opening is. Or
the Doc Ock part is probably what's throwing him off.
Just how they use Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man, because whether this opening scene ends up being true or not, Tobey is in this movie. Tobey has a role to play. I hope it's a lot of screen time. Something like this fascinates me. But this is where I toss it off to you guys. You've been hearing this rumor that the
salute to 3C, man. That sounds like an incredible opening to Avengers Doomsday. which would make you want to see the rest of the movie and long for what we're going to see in Avengers Secret Wars. This has been a great sesh. I am fried, dyed, and laid to the side. Comment if you're liking how possibly Avengers Doomsday might start off. And again, answer the question for me. Bringing babies and wives online for internet beef or real life beef, is it too damn far? Thank y'all so much for pulling up with your boy. It's your boy Slave DiBiase. There's been another edition of the Offenders Initiative podcast. Y'all stay smoking. We out.